how is everyone doing right now? I am actually feeling really excited. Okay, wait, I feel like I'm not centered. I'm really feeling excited about the podcast. I feel like I've been getting a lot of traction on YouTube, which is really great. So if you're new, hi, should I introduce myself? I'm Sophie. I created on second thought like so long ago, I can't even remember, and I'm trying to be consistent with it this year. So, thank you so much for watching and supporting me because it actually makes me really, really happy. I feel like I look on Spotify a lot because I'm also on Spotify. If you want to listen on Spotify, that's another option. But like literally like no one listens on Spotify. So that's really freaking frustrating. But YouTube getting strong. So let's go. I'm really excited about that. Basically, this week, I'm talking about internships, doing internships, getting internships, the kind of like feeling of not having any control in your life when you have an internship. Um, so let's just get into it because I don't even know what's going on. Basically, I'm in my third year of college and I I need to have internships. I need to start doing internships like pretty consistently, I feel like until I graduate so that I can get a good job and be like, "Oh, here's all my experience I've done in industry like internships about like what I want to do and like this is how it'll push me further into like, getting a good job that I like out of college or, it might take a little while, but quickly, hopefully." The thing is, I don't have the pull to get internships that are paid. And I feel like I haven't met very many people that have gotten like paid internships without connections. So that's really frustrating. And I'm doing one right now, unpaid. I really enjoy it. Like it's pretty valuable and it's a small company, small sized company, but like doing really well. So definitely learning a lot, but man, is it tough going in and knowing I'm not going to get a paycheck because I'm so used to like going to work and knowing like, okay, I have to put up with some dumb stuff, but at least I know I'm going to get a paycheck at the end of this. And it's really hard to remember how valuable you are when you literally have like no indicator of that almost because financial compensation is honestly such a big way to know, like to place value on yourself. And it just feels like it's not a waste of time, but this is like my like it's hard not to think it's a waste of time because it's almost like I'm putting in all this energy, I'm putting in all this hard work, but I'm just giving it to the company for free. But I have to keep reminding myself like there is an end goal here. This is going to look great on your resume. And the bummer about this too is like I could get school credit for it, but unfortunately I am taking the max amount of courses and an internship. And so I literally like can't get credit for it unless I wanted to pay more money to my school. So basically I would be paying to do an internship in order to get credit that I don't really need. So it's just kind of like a frustrating cycle. And I feel so out of control of my own life currently because I'm obviously, okay, back up. Obviously, very privileged in this position, able to rely on my family to like pay for my school and like my life right now. But it is really frustrating not having like a say in where my money's coming from. Like I really wish I could have some of my own like spending money so that I could go and do stuff and like have fun and feel like enjoy myself more than just like kind of doing the really free things. Sitting at home, watching TV, knitting, and getting out more and just like going out with friends. It's also hard too because it's like winter right now, so there's not a lot of options to get outside. Well, actually, I guess it's spring, but it's still cold. So I'm just trying to find ways to have more control, more say in my life, and it's really tough. It's really challenging. What I'm trying to do, I'm trying to get off social media. And I know this is supposed to be about internships, but it's kind of, coming back to me in my life, obviously. Trying to get off social media, impossible, by the way. It's so hard not to go on Instagram and scroll on Reels. But I'm trying to like spend less time on there and instead of being on my phone, read. I have a Kindle, which I love, and I'm trying to like actually like read in my spare time when I have a minute instead of like spending 15 minutes on Instagram because it's just like taxing. And we know this. Everyone I feel like knows this. It's so taxing to be on social media and spend like hours scrolling. So I feel like that kind of offers me a little bit more control. I feel like my brain is calmer. But honestly, like, I don't even know. I feel just like there's like literally no time for myself with such a busy schedule, and it sucks. So if you feel like you're in this position too, you're taking like as many classes as you can and an internship, I feel you, and you're gonna get through this. Like, genuinely, this is one of the most difficult things I've done in my life mentally because, like, normal life, being like having a career, having a job, you don't have to rely on other people for this kind of stuff. And you don't have to like worry so much. Like, truly, I just don't think that like people worry this much because I am like so anxious. Like, I feel such like so stressed about making sure that my time is managed really well, making sure that I'm getting my assignments in on time, which, like, okay, this is normal, like, student stuff, but like, because there's so much more pressure, so many more assignments because I'm taking the max amount of classes. Literally, like, it feels like everything is piling on, and I don't know, like, how to, like, stop the piling because it's like, it's not going to stop until the semester ends. And I still have, like, a little over a month to get through, and it's, like, a lot. And it's my junior year. Like, ugh. Anyways, let's get back to internships because I'm getting sidetracked. But anyways, all I was trying to say is like I feel you if you're going through this, if you're feeling stressed out with school, it will get better. I literally don't know. I mean, I'm sure it will because everyone says that. But like right now, everything feels like I'm drowning. I feel like I'm drowning. So the thing with internships is that what the fuck? Literally, like, how is this legal? How is this shit fucking legal? I'm sorry. It actually like makes me mad the fact that like I companies are asking me to come in, work for free, get my ideas, do a bunch of free labor for them. I mean, like I already said. And then, but it's just like such an interesting thing. Like it's almost a job, but it's not because there's no guarantee that you're going to get hired after working there for 6 months, which is super frustrating for me. And I don't know how to like approach that conversation with my boss because they're so small. Like, I feel like I could definitely have a role there, but because it's still really early, like, okay, wait, not early, but I still have so much time left in school. It's like, I don't think that they would want to hire me until I'm out of college and maybe I have more experience because the position that they're like, I would expect that they would be looking for is something like in their like corporate space. They have two people working in like the corporate space, like a communications person and like a creative director. And I feel like I could fit really well like in a position that they need. which like I feel like I already do. Like I'm basically like an assistant and I do a lot of like the pretty big stuff for them, which is great because like I feel like I definitely am learning. But like I am getting really excited about the possibility of working there in the future, but I have to keep reminding myself like they might not hire you. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I don't know what to say. It's frustrating. Unpaid internships definitely a mental challenge, but you got this and it'll look great on your resume. If you can't tell, I'm going through it because now it's March. I have to start thinking about future internships for the summer. Because if I want to stay over the summer, I need a job or an internship or both or to take classes. Okay? Because I need to stay busy. So I basically started applying for internships like crazy in December through January. Finally heard back for the one that I have. This was the only one that actually got back to me and set up an interview. I applied to probably like 50 internships. So if that gives you like an indication of how difficult it is to get an internship in New York, yeah, it gives me an indication for sure because I'm fucking going through it. The stress, I don't even know why I get so stressed out, but I literally get so stressed out because I panic. I literally panic so bad. And it's like, okay, like I still have a lot of time, like I can still figure it out. I can like I don't know, maybe I'll meet someone and maybe I'll like make a connection. But literally the hustle culture of New York and like this like internships and that kind of thing, it stresses me out so badly when like the reality of it is that like internships are a great opportunity for me to like get into the industry that I want to be in. And I think that if I was doing an internship in like a different city or maybe in a different field or something like that, it wouldn't feel so terrible and so like just debilitating. I don't know if like it just kind of like depresses me because it feels like I am being used and I'm not being valued. And that just sucks because every single job that I've worked, yeah, there have definitely been times where I wasn't valued, but at least like I was getting a paycheck at the end of the week, that kind of thing. Or like I could enjoy the work environment that I was in and like I don't know that like I'm not seen as like literally the lowest of the low, but more I'm seen like as just like an employee. I don't even know how to describe it, but in my mind like it just sucks to have to be put in like this position. I'm already a student and I'm already like struggling to figure out where I fit into the world. And so then put me in an internship where like I'm not even really seen as like an equal. I'm just seen as like someone to do free labor. It honestly sucks. Wait, what the heck? I was going to talk about way different stuff this episode. I think all I'm really like looking for, like to feel some sort of satisfaction, is to know that like I will find a job and I will be okay financially. And then I can live my life and then I can travel and I can like, I don't know, just not have to worry so much about my future. Cause like honestly, like I freak the fuck out. I really get stressed out about it. And I think like right now, because I have little to no control over who or like what people think of me in like a professional setting, because I don't have like the what am I looking for? Like the professional portfolio to like prove that I deserve to be everywhere, like to be in like a role that I want to be in. It's just like really frustrating. Um, and I'm ready to like be viewed as what I actually can offer to a company and like not just as like something or someone that's replaceable. So, once I'm like feeling set up at a company or with myself or whatever it is, then that would be great. But until then, and until I'm like out of college and out of New York, I honestly think that I'm just going to be feeling really out of control. And I think I need to get comfortable in that, in this sense of like being a little bit out of control in what happens with um my life, because like it's okay, like not necessarily like I am fully out of control, like I can still make decisions about where I apply, where I accept, if I get any offers, but this is normal, and I think that for everyone that possibly is in this position, it's going to be okay. And we're going to figure it out. We're going to get our careers that we want to get. We're going to make money. We're going to get that degree, and it'll kind of unfold before us. But I think maybe it's less so of being out of control and just not really having like a place to stand yet. Maybe that's the same thing. But I just think that like we're in like a time in our life where we're quite not, wait, what? Not quite, or we're not quite like viewed as like adults because we're still in college, and we like don't have much of a say. I don't really know how to describe it, but it's just like we're just at like a weird point in our lives. We're gonna get to the light at the end of the tunnel, and we're gonna do the damn thing. We're gonna make the world a better place. And I don't really like, there was a point that I had, but I just think that like it's really important to just kind of remember that although maybe it doesn't feel like you have much control over your professional career, you have control over your academic career. You have control over your personal life. You have control over like your exercising. And that's like I think where I find a lot of freedom is like knowing that I have control in what I do with myself and the choices that I make for myself. So, yeah, I don't know. You got this. Internships are really scary. Working and finding a job is really scary. And I don't even know what it's like to actually have a real job because all I can get right now is internships, apparently. So keep applying. Something will come up. This is like literally just like I'm talking to myself right now because like this is what I need to hear. But like I'm telling you this because this is what like I know needs to be said. But yeah, if you're in this position, or if you were in this position and like you are now in your professional career, can you please tell me it gets better? Because literally the fuck is going on? I feel so like confused, and I would love some insight. And I know that this is a podcast about life and I'm supposed to be giving advice apparently, but like literally the fuck? I don't have any advice. I literally have no advice because I am living through it. So yeah, let me know. That'd be awesome. That would be so great. Anyways, I'm gonna go because I need to drink some water. My mouth is dehydrated. Okay, I hope this was like a interesting episode. I don't even know what I talked about. I literally don't know what I talked about. Anyways, thanks for listening. Bye.